I was in the U.S. Army. I joined in 2002, just after the towers fell, and I got out in 2014. And my job in the Army was I was in Special Forces as a Green Beret. My experience in the military really put me in a place where I'm at today as far as my leadership skills, things that I learned, a lot of different lessons learned. I'm grateful for everything I learned when I was in the military, because that's really, I've been able to take that and apply that in the civilian world. I find myself in a place where I'm fortunate enough to lead a lot of good men and women here at Save a Warrior. I chose to transition out. This is probably my last Afghanistan deployment, so coming back in 2013, I had been running pretty hard out in Okinawa for, a good 5.5 year period where I was gone 10 months out of every year away from my family. And that was a tough thing to do, is to say goodbye to my kids every time and say goodbye to my wife. And every time I would leave, I would buy my son a stuffed animal. And I can remember one of the last deployments I was on, he taking that stuffed animal and he chucked it out of the car screaming at me. And this is a tough thing that any man and woman has to deal with as they're transitioning out, is do I stay or do I go? Because you do a lot of sacrificing. I got out. Basically a couple days of briefings in Okinawa, Japan, and came home to a network I didn't really have. I decided to come back to Ohio, which is where my family's from. I thought it would be a little easier than it was. I figured, hey, I was a Green Beret, top secret clearance, graduate or undergrad degree from Ohio State. I'm going to be set up. I'm going to be good. And the wheels really came off about 6 months out when somebody really close to me took their life. And I took a lot of that guilt on. These guys here at Save a Warrior found me and said, hey, why don't you come check out our program as a witness? And I went and did that, and the rest is history. So one advice I would give to a military member transitioning out right now that's struggling is know that you're not alone. I know at times it's easy to sit there and dwell in our own heads that, hey, I'm the only one going through this problem. But this is a problem that's happening to veteran after veteran when they go ahead and get out of the service. And just don't give up hope. If you have those GI Bill benefits, if you have voc rehab, go out there and go back to school and use your network. If I could use any kind of advice, use your network, because that's what's going to help you land a job. There's a lot of good opportunities out there.